Hi there, guys. This is Danny and official. I'm posting for my YouTube channel today, and I said I want to post for my YouTube channel to be able to just talk about, I say, some some of my problems I've been going through and whatnot. Because this is my channel, and I just want to be able to post whatever I want to post, where it's just me talking about my thoughts or my music I want to drop or reacting videos, just etc. Things I want to be able to have ideas that I could put out there. So, yeah. The topic of this video, though, today is going to be about mental health. And I say prosperity, just trying to prosper. That would be the title of this video. Um, Mental health and prosperity. So, yeah, let's get started with this. This topic. So, the reason I brought up the topic mental health and prosperity is I just been going through a lot with my mental health, and at a stage in my life now, I'm 18 currently. I just graduated high school back in May. Um, I'm a California resident. Um, yeah, I don't want to say any more about my personal life, but yeah, you guys know my name, so that's all I would like to disclose for now. But yeah, I'm 18 and I just graduated. Um, and it's just been a struggle now. Like ever since before I graduated, I was already struggling mentally, just socially wise, and just with my issues with drugs and trying to be able to abstain from substances to stick with my goals and just keep on prospering with them. But I just kept falling back into my habits because I just felt like I just had like learning helplessness. Like I kept falling back into a cycle throughout like my whole high school till I would say now. Whereas I was very avoidant and I didn't really talk with nobody, and I was very like dismissive and stuff because I felt like I didn't really fit in with anybody. I felt like I never really belonged with nobody, and every time I did try to fit in with somebody, I used to always like not feel like a connection with them, where I didn't like feel like we had anything in common or things like that. So I wouldn't really consistently hang out with them, and we would just lose contact over time. I would just continue on with what I was saying earlier. I would say that was more of my end because I was just going through a lot of issues during the time, and it was really just mainly just familiar issues, school issues, and drug issues. I was not in a clear state of mind for a long time throughout my middle school and high school years, and it definitely had an effect on me now in my stage of life that I am at during my young adult years. Um, so I would say to start off, um, you know, I've been my mental health has been getting better lately ever since I stopped using drugs, and I'm been able to communicate more with my parents and about my goals and my my experiences just dealing with adulthood now. Um, I would say I I want to keep investing in building rapport with the um, dynamics of the phenomenons that I am partaking in with my family of college now, and not so much with the drugs anymore. Um, I just want to be able to just stick with goals and ideas that I have, and be able to fulfill them with the plan that I have for this channel. I would say try to turn it into a business. That's what I'm looking forward to do. Just want to be able to build a community and yeah, just talk about my ideas and whatnot. But um, as I was saying, just within school, I didn't really fit in with people and stuff because I didn't really like talk with people much. And when I did talk with people, I didn't feel like a connection with them or similarity, which just always made me feel like outcast. And then another reason is I didn't really understood the point of school. Like once I got past middle school, because middle school is very easy for me. Just like a lot of the kids there, they were just uh, either they was just in their own groups, very self-centered, very like just doing immature stuff for their age, like drinking, smoking, and I was just like a lot of the crowd I was hanging around the time where I was having a lot of drug issues and just acting out a lot because I was having a lot of familiar issues. I was just uh, I say acting out, um, trying to find new ways to cope with the hardship that was upcoming on in my life during that time. And this is around like, because now it's 2025, this is like 2018, 2019, middle school time. And I was going to military school at this time. And as I said, I didn't really communicate with nobody and stuff. I was going through a lot of stuff. My parents had just got divorced. My dad went to jail. My mom had went through a lot of struggle just trying to find herself and basically trying to live out her adulthood because she never was able to live out her adulthood. As now I'm realizing she was always just taking care of kids her whole life. And my dad, he's more of just had to hustle his whole life, just trying to survive, both of them basically. So they, as now I'm realizing, and from their experiences, that they really never even had an actual childhood or an actual um, experiences to experience different stages of life, how you're supposed to. I feel growing up in a sheltered and I would say pretty much spoiled upbringing as I was. I got to see a lot of and gain a lot of wisdom, so I know like right from wrong, and and I just see like a lot of the things that people do nowadays that they know is wrong and stuff, and people just don't care, you know. Uh, People may know better and whatnot, but from my parents' experience and stuff, I just say like at the time they didn't, they didn't. That's all they knew. They didn't know any better. It's all they knew. So they were just experimenting and stuff. So it was just a rough time in my life. My dad had went to jail. My mom had was going through a lot of struggle trying to find her own agency and find herself again. Um, and I was just, for the most part, just oblivious to the fact that things was going on. I was just, as a saying, ignorant is bliss. I was just stuck up in my room just playing video games, man, just minding my damn business. Like, I didn't have any issues going on with their dynamics and stuff, you know. I have multiple other siblings and stuff. They all older than me, and I have one younger little sister. And for the most part, my older siblings, they knew about more of the dynamics and stuff. As they are older than me, so they seen more than me. But for me, I was just more in my own little bubble, in my own world, just playing video games for most of my childhood until my teenage, I say, my early high school years, until I stopped around, I say 15, age 15, right before I turned 15, because I really just got bored of it. Like, I was already burnt out. I was just constantly playing the same genre of games, just shooters or RPGs such as Grand Theft Auto or Roblox, or just like small games that I already played from over my childhood a long time ago. So it's just I was very um, fed up with it. And then I remember at the age of 14, I was able to finally get me a gaming PC from my oldest brother, blood brother, and I was happy about that. You know, I was very grateful, and I was very just happy in general because I was able to have something different for the time that made me feel happy. I'm not like very much of a materialistic person, but um I guess it was just like the novelty of having a gaming computer and being able to just have so many different opportunities I was able to do at the time. Um, and still now, I just think it's way better than a console. I was able just to have so much creativity and opportunities with what I wanted to do. Like I started getting into music that time. I wanted to start filming videos. I wanted to start just making that whole computer my personalized desktop, I would say, as it should be. But uh, also around that time, I used to um, early into my freshman and sophomore years of high school, I used to get into a lot of like incidents that caused me to get into more drama with my family, and then he ended up taking my computer and saying that re uh he's gonna give me a new one, as my parents said, my parents and he said, and then it never happened. So I'm just now stuck here with trying to figure out my life, and yeah, that's just how life goes. I'm not gonna expect sympathy or empathy for the situation I played out, because I'm just gonna take accountability for my actions and the incident that I put myself into. I wasn't getting good grades at the time because I was just staying up all night playing Rust. You know, if you know that game is fucking. It's just it's a cesspool. I'll just put it that way. But it's a cool game. But um, yeah, I would just spend most of my nights around this time. I say from Christmas of 2022, 2021, Christmas of 2021 to around May of 2022, I was just staying in my room and playing my computer a lot, and and I just started to have incidents at school where I wasn't getting good enough grades, so I had my computer taken from me, which other people started using my personal belongings, my siblings and stuff, and then they just basically coerced my mom. I would say that's how I feel, but it's not necessarily true. But basically, just coerced my mom to give them the computer, because my older brother, his 10-year-old computer at the time was uh going out of going out of style. He had a very old 10-year-old computer that I say our grandpa bought him, and he couldn't afford a new one, so he just took mine and as a replacement for now. But then later on down the line, he got too, I say, comfortable with mine, and then he would just say that he would just buy me a whole entire new one, which never any came, as I said. So I don't really care much about it. I just want to be able to get that off my chest, because like a lot of incidents like that, it just made me feel like lost. It made me feel like even more of like, what's the point of school? You know, the whole reason I was spending the months inside just playing the game and stuff, because I had a passion for it. I felt like I had a meaning for it, but overall I wasn't making any money for it, bro. I was poor, bro. I was just living off my mom, living off my siblings, and I wasn't really making much money. I was having little side gigs here and there. Maybe getting money from the government, food stamps, or recycling bottles on landscaping, or mowing lawns, or just little small side gigs you usually see teenagers or young middle schoolers be doing. I'd be selling snacks or water bottles, just trying to get little, I say, uh, small bills to stack up here and there to be able to have money to afford small things that I wanted for the time. Um, I was grateful for that. Most definitely. It's just um, I didn't stay consistent with it, and this is why I'm back here now, and to try to stay consistent with myself. So yeah, um, yeah. Now I would say, like, for my mental health, it's alright. It's okay. Um, I since now I got all these drugs, I'm much clearer headed in the mind. I just I'm very like burnt out, and I would say like ambivalent, or more of um either ambivalent, mixed emotions, or um just no feeling at all. Like I forgot the word for it, but I just have like no emotion. Like I'm numb. Because just like I can't really, just like my experiences right now with my life. I can't really get a job. It's so hard to get a job. So I'm like mixed emotions, but I'm also like uh just numb to it at the same point, but also burnt out because of how much effort I put in, and then I'm not getting anything out of it, and then how you need to be able to tailor yourself to all of these steps and whatnot. And I'm just still very new to it, so I'm just trying to figure out how to keep learning and growing with my practice of the steps that I'm taking. Just keep on changing my ways of going about things. Um, so yeah, I just say like my mental right now is, it could be better, but just throughout the struggle and my activities I'm going about, it's the only thing I'm bringing me down. If I didn't have anything to worry about, and I was able to follow my passions and my goals, I feel like I would just be way more happy. I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to need to worry about other, like, goals such as getting a job and stuff, and I was able to just get paid by my passions and my creativity with like ideas that I have for what I want to do, just overall for this YouTube, I would say, as a business, or just to not have to work. I feel that would be very, very blessed. It would be very, very blessed. I would be very, very grateful, because just the job I'm working right now, and then just working a job at this stage, especially at entry level, is just terrible, bro. It's just very, very mind numbing, and then just make you feel apathetic. Apathetic. That was the word I was looking for when I was talking about how I was feeling, like, indifferent and numb to my feeling of emotions, when just trying to find a job and navigate through my life at this stage. So I just feel like very like apathetic, no feeling at all, just indifferent and stuff, apathy. But yeah, I say right now I'm just trying to prosper by just applying for jobs, continuing with my goals of YouTube, uploading videos consistently, whereas anything I want to be able to do, such as just vlogging, reaction videos, music, um, commentary. Might even get to some live streams later. Who knows? Just whatever I'm feeling for at the moment. Just for sure, my first 100 videos. It's gonna be just throwing things at the wall, see what sticks. Because I have a lot of ideas for the moment, and I want to try to fulfill them ideas to have them prosper, as I be saying. So yeah, that was my that's all I really want to talk about for this video. I don't want to extend it too long and keep on rambling about different type of topics and stuff, because I didn't really have like a structure for this video. So I was just wanted to talk about my mental health and my goals and how I wanted to use them for this YouTube to be able to be blessed in the future, hopefully, to have people understand and just enjoy me for how I am as a person. I would really be blessed and joyful for that if I could have that. I besides that though, it's just, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna keep working on for my next video upcoming either today or tomorrow, and yeah, that's all I would like to talk about for you guys regarding my mental health and prosperity today. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. This was it, and yeah, bye guys.